Hello everybody. Welcome and thank you very much for tuning in with me. I'm not sure if I'm live actually. It's saying I'm live, but I'm not quite sure, so if you're online with me, do let me know. Hi, yes, okay, people are coming online now, thank you. So, many of you have asked for the Pleiadians to come through, and I think I'd have a hard job stopping them, quite honestly, because they're always wanting to come through and talk with you and soothe you and love you and give you their ideas and different perspectives. For me, I've always got my heart in my mouth whenever I'm doing anything like this, because I cannot prepare at all for this other than to surrender and to allow what comes through to come through. So I've got some top questions here, and please feel free while I'm videoing now live to ask any questions that you've got. And I'll just bring them on in. So the first question that's been asked repeatedly here is about what are our abilities to heal ourselves and to heal others. And here we go. Oh, we are delighted to be with you all. What a delight it is to just revel in your company. Yes, we can sense and feel you. Yes, we really do. And there are many, many, many of us. People often ask, who is it, your leader? Well, we don't have a leader because we're just one, shall we say, of many, 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 many vibratory fields here, you see. So the question has been asked, abilities to heal yourselves and others. Well, you've got a tremendous ability for healing, much more than you've been led to believe. You can heal yourself of anything at all. There is nothing that you cannot be healed from. And healing, really, healing is nothing more than coming into a perfect alignment. When you are not well in any way, it means that you've gone out of alignment. You've gone out of being in balance. And it doesn't feel very good. So you've all got healing ability. Some have got it more developed than others, that's true. But you've all got it. And now there is an opening happening on your planet Earth for more awakening to be happening. This is why we're able to come through now more and more and more, is because there is an awakening happening on planet Earth, because so many of you are just tired of the old way of being, tired of the old way of living, tired of all of it, yes, too difficult, too hard, too miserable, yes, too much suffering. And you see, the healing needs to take place and will be taking place and is already taking place on a personal level and on the collective level, on a wider level. You'll find that everything beginning to heal now, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for healing. You're not looking for more stuff. Because more stuff doesn't do it for you. You know that. More stuff, more things, more everything, more and more and more and more. It's never enough. You're never going to have enough, ever. Ever. until you decide and you say to yourself, right now, I am enough. I am enough. I am enough the way I am. And healing takes place on so very many levels, you see. There's the physical level. And to start with the physical level, how you can heal yourself physically. Well, first of all, healing takes place when you fully inhabit the physical body. Many of you are not really inhabiting your physical body fully. Yes, you come in and out of it from time to time. You eat your dinner and then you're there, sort of. But you might be watching television and reading a book or doing something else as well as eating and not really giving full attention to your physical body. And full attention is what the physical body needs in order to fully heal. Full attention. And it's a matter of just getting used to doing that, to giving the body attention and loving the body and enjoying having a physical body. Revel in the fact that you have a beautiful physical body. You're always looking at it and saying, not enough, not this, not that, not the other. But the physical body is a miracle. It's miraculous. Everything that happens. It's perfectly miraculous. And so what we are looking at now is an opening of the physical form. And we're working with you now. For those of you who are online and those of you watching later, we're working with the vibratory field. Many of you are aware of that and feeling that. Yes, we work with your vibration. Yeah. It's about being in the body, really being aware that you have many more cellular informations that are upon you and around you and within you. There is so much you miss that you don't see. And now is the awakening to being able to experience and to feel that power, that connectedness that you have with everything, and not to feel disconnected. The loneliness, the sadness, the isolation, that's the disconnection. So number one, that part of the healing is coming into the body, living in the moment and being right here, right now with us, right here, right now. Right now. Ooh, yes, yes. Come into that beautiful body of yours. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, yes. It's so delicious to have a physical body. Some of you may say, oh, my body's hurting. Just love it. Love the body. Hello, everybody. We're delighted you're joining us. We are. Yes, we're getting a little serious here. Yes, we have to remember not to be too serious. And at the same time, just to allow yourself to come into your body. Welcome yourself in your physical body. We have Barbara touching her physical body. Yes, touch your physical body. Just as so many of you look to be touched by another. In a relationship, in a love, in a romance, in anything like that. But this is about you, touching you. Soothing you. You can soothe yourself so beautifully. You can soothe yourself when you start to feel in any way stressed or tense. You just need to soothe by just stroking your body. Gently stroking is so healing for the body. So healing. And we're starting on one level here. Some of you are asking about how to heal childhood trauma, and we'll come to that. We're coming to that, dear one. We thank you for the question. First off is the physical. Becoming aware that you have this physical body. Loving this physical body. Every single part of you. Every single part of you. Yes. That's it. So revel in your body. Revel in it. Just revel right now. Barbara is reveling in the sensation of just touching her chest here, just touching her neck here. You might want to do the same. And don't think this is not important, it's vitally important. Because as you come in and you feel the intelligence of the body is an intelligence field. And right now, most of you are tuned into about 2% of it. And there is 98% in your terms that you don't even tune into. And we are just wanting to begin to awaken some of those synapses in the brain, in the inside of you, to realize that there is something so much more. And it starts with something so simple. Yeah, I'm just blowing you a kiss right now. And you may find that the body just wants to do something on its own. Just wants to do something by itself. Yes. And there is no one way of healing the body, because each one of you is a different seed. So what heals one body may not heal another body. And it's important that you get in touch with your inner intelligence, your inner being, your inner self. And yes, there are some wonderful questions coming here about food here, and we're going to address that too. Oh, we've got a lot to cover, haven't we? We like your questions. We don't eat in the way that you eat, yes? We don't have digestive systems and all of that stuff. No, we don't. We don't have that. We could create that if we wanted to, but it's a little cumbersome, you see. But we recognize that many of you have many issues around food, what to eat, what not to eat, and all those things. And we want you just to start with still getting in touch with the touch, the smell of you. Slowing down into yourself. Many of the great sages, the Buddha, many of these awakened ones, they sat quietly for very long periods of time and then they became awakened. And we're not suggesting you have to do that, you see, it's not necessary. But to go into yourself and to enjoy touching yourself. Just to enjoy that sensation of feeling the softness of your skin, the softness of your physical form, the precious sacredness of you. You are a part of the eternal source of being. So now we're going to go a little deeper. And because so many of you are asking about childhood traumas and all of these things, and there is also collective trauma. There is trauma on the planet from wars, from history. It's everywhere. Trauma is everywhere. So it's within you and without you. And how do we heal that? We heal that by becoming alive in this moment and becoming aware of your physical body and relaxing and not allowing your mind to take you over again and again and again, because it's a mental picture that keeps stressing the body. You think it and the body gets stressed again. You think of that trauma and yes, it comes again. Here it comes again. This is a deep subject, and we are just covering little bits and pieces here right now with you, yes? When we do, and we'll begin traveling soon with Barbara, we'll be coming to various countries and places where you'll be able to be in person with us. So it's coming, not there yet, because Barbara's not quite ready yet. Don't panic, Barbara, it's all right, you're not going just yet. It's all right, you're just, you're learning as well, and we're learning how to come through more clearly, more and more. But trauma has everything to do with the past and the holding on of the past within the physical form. And it can be released by various methods. Some of you find body work useful, some of you find foods useful, some of you found shamanic things useful. There are many different ways to it, but ultimately it is the awakening within self that has to happen, within you. Because that's what each one wants. You are each a flower. You are each unique. There will never be another one like you ever. How amazing is that? Isn't that tremendous? And yet you're all part of one tapestry, one whole, one amazing, amazing, amazing intelligence, field of intelligence. So what's happening is there is an awakening of the intelligence field that is happening on your planet, which is why healing of past, of traumas, of collective, of personal, of psychological, of mental, of the mind, of all of the things that you've experienced, because when things come out in the physical body, they're the very last part of the discomfort, because they're already lodged in the mental body long before, and running around in the physical body really just is the last avenue to say, help, 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 I can't take this level of stress anymore. And as for food, well, food is different for all of you. There is no one way. What a relief. Isn't that a relief? So don't be dogmatic. Don't say there is only this way, because there isn't. There are many ways. And we want you to find your own way. And we're here guiding you. We're bringing light. Yes? Many of you are asking to speak of love. Well, love. Love, 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 love. Oh, love, it's such a huge, huge, all-encompassing thing that everybody wants and is. You see, you are love. We're chopping around a little because there's so many things coming. Vegetarian, for some of you vegetarian is wonderful, for some of you it's not. Yeah, we realize that these are difficult concepts, yes? Many of you want to have it lined out. You want us to say it's this way or it's the highway. Well, we don't see it that way. We see it as being a multitude of different possibilities. You are multidimensional. You are multi-frequency beings. You're able to do so many more things than you currently realize. You have no idea. You look at things from such a narrow perspective. And you're opening gradually. Yeah. Opening gradually. That's it. And that's why many of you are drawn to these messages, because you sense there is an opening. You are seeing what's happening with Barbara. You are seeing the great changes that are happening and still are happening. And yes, we do consult privately as well with some of you. You come and ask for readings with us privately. Yes, that too. And yes, remember not to be dogmatic. Remember to allow each to have their own way, to find their own way, to make their own mistakes as you may see them. For nobody really makes mistakes. They are just learning processes in the awakening of the intelligence that you are. You're a divine intelligence and a powerful intelligence. And the intelligence is coming alive now. It really is. There are a few of you on this planet, growing numbers, who are ready to connect. Many of you ask about PTSD, ADHD, all these funny initials that you have for all sorts of things. And we're going to say these are all mental obsessions and sicknesses that can be healed by coming into the physical body, properly into the physical body, fully, and then connecting the physical body with everything there is. Through love, of course, yes. Many of you are really understanding that, yeah. You see, many of you have many judgments about one another. And it's important to drop those judgments best you can. Do what's right for you. And that's good enough. But try not to judge others, because you don't like being judged, do you? When somebody judges you for something you do or say or think or feel, you feel hurt, you feel pain, you don't feel loved. There is no love in the judgment. Let each go their own way. If that's what makes somebody happy and that's what's working for somebody, then let them go that way. Yeah. Somebody's asking, they're not able to swallow food. It's about being able to inhale life, really. Inhaling life, the stages of metamorphosis, when it's hard not to be self-critical, well, just to become aware of when you're self-critical, and easier to become aware of when you're being critical of others. It's so easy to be critical of others. So easy. Oh, look at him, look at her. Oh, eats animals. What can you expect from somebody who eats animals? Just know that there'll be something that you do that another may judge. And it's so important to release those judgments. Just to release them. Yeah. Exactly. One of the big things to heal is these judgments. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we're being asked, are there major changes taking place on our planet that we need to be aware of? Yes, there are many changes taking place on your planet that you need to be aware of. And most important, you need to be aware of yourself and what you're doing and why you're doing everything, and really study yourself, know thyself, as is in Delphi here in Greece. Know thyself. You see, the thing is that things are set up for you to look to others. And yes, you can pick up from others wonderful pointers and ideas. But yes. Yes. So somebody says wants to sing on the stage for millions. Well, sing for you. Sing with your heart, your soul, your passion. Do it for you. Put your heart and soul into whatever you do. Love it. And people will feel that vibration, no matter what it is. You could be cleaning windows, mopping a floor, feeding a child, stroking an animal, doesn't matter what it is. Put your heart and soul into it. And you will come alive, and you'll heal everything. And you'll heal those around you. You will heal those around you, you see. Heal thyself, another one. Was it Hippocrates, we imagine? Yes? It was well before that, but heal thyself too. Yeah. What matters most is your joyfulness, your intention of joy in what you intend to do. And that you're in the body when you're doing it. That you're aware of what's going on in you. And you let the higher intelligence come into you. You get that higher intelligence just to come through you. Leonardo da Vinci, all these great artists, they allowed that intelligence through Beethoven, Mozart. All those great ones allowed the intelligence. Einstein, there are so many. So many. Intention. Well, intention, that's an interesting word. Because intention has to do with will sometimes. And you need to just watch out this issue around will. You know, my will. I want this and never mind what anybody else wants. Well, it doesn't quite work like that. Yes, you can go for what it is that turns you on. But not to the detriment of others. Because when you do it to the detriment of others, that causes you pain. Ultimately, you may not feel it immediately, but ultimately it causes you pain. Because what you really want is to be at peace with others. What you really want is to experience joy with others. What you really want is to be able to go through life and to become higher vibratory fields so that you can manifest more easily, so that you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to do so many things. This is what you're learning. Oh, it's so powerful. It's so wonderful. Well, you're asking, will we show ourselves physically to humanity? Well, we are available to you to be seen, but not in the way you see, because you've got to develop different kind of sight. Because you do have an ability for a different kind of sight. Many of you know this. We love you so very much. We're so grateful for your positive comments and help. Yes, we're very grateful to those of you who follow, who comment, who encourage. Yeah. How to heal a broken heart. Well, a broken heart really is where you feel as though you've been let down, you've been disappointed, somebody's abandoned you, they've not kept their word, they've done something to hurt you. It's somebody outside of you has done something to hurt you. And really, it's about soothing yourself now and finding the soothingness and letting us soothe you. We have a very soothing energy. We love you all very, very much. Finding your guides, your spirit guides. And releasing and letting go of the expectations that you had in that relationship. Because you had certain expectations that were not realized. And letting go. Yeah. Will you be able to, we love your questions, you know. Will you be able to connect directly with loved ones who have passed? Yes. Some of you can already do this very well. And you will gradually, as the fear diminishes on this planet, you see, the fear is the issue. The fear is what's held humanity back. This living in fear. And most of it is connected to the past. Yes, what's happened and all the terrible things that's happened in the past. Yeah. Yeah. There are many questions coming. We're not sure which to answer first. Well, let's see now. Somebody's longing to know their guides here, longing to know your guides. Well, knowing your guides really is just about tuning in once again, coming into the physicality of yourself. And just asking. And then receiving whatever comes in with no images, no expectations. You might receive a little animal. You might receive a number, a word, something. And this will be the direction. And then you'll receive something else and something else. Because guides don't necessarily come through clearly with words like we're doing right now. This took quite a lot of practice and still is, and we're still learning. Yeah. We're going to let Barbara take a little bit of water here. Yeah. We are enjoying our time with you. We really are. We're being asked a good question here. How to help a partner out of a negative mindset, a depression. You can't really. Certainly not by being cheerful and trying to cheer them out of it. They have to want it, first of all. And the best you can do is to be alive in every moment and aware and don't be around it too much. Because if it's a very strong negativity, then it can pull you into it as well. It's like infectious. It has an infectious number to it. So the best thing you do is you awaken yourself, and through your example and your light, you may bring light to that person, but that person needs to want it enough to be able to make the changes that will be necessary for that particular life to come alive again. Yeah. Well, we're going to take one more question because, we can only do so much with Barbara right now. It's quite a big thing to come live online with you here. We love it so very much. And soon we'll be able to do a little longer. And we just want to say to you how much we enjoy your presence. And we hope that you feel soothed by our messages, because remember that there are the words, but then there is the energy behind the words and with the words that reaches you now, that we hope is helping you in your life and bringing you a sense of love, feeling the love that is all around you, and that you don't have to look for it from one person or 2 or 3 people, that it's everywhere around you. Yeah. Yeah. We love these sessions with you. Yeah. Somebody's asking, you're feeling so much sorrow and pain, how to release it. To let it out and to let it go, not to hold on to it. There is a tendency with sorrow and pain. Sometimes, of course, sorrow and pain is appropriate for a while. If you've lost an animal that you loved or a loved one, there are waves of sorrow, sadness and tears. Yes, that is true. But really it is about... once again, the soothing of yourself, the loving of yourself, and the tuning in that there is love all around you, and we will send you love and soothing. Yeah. Don't resist the sorrow and the pain. That's what we're going to say to you. Don't resist it. Let it wash over you, and then it will clear again, and the sunshine will come out again. You see? Let it wash over you. Yeah. Well, we love you very, 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 very much. And we'll be back soon if you want us, that is. We hope you do. We love you, love you, love you. We're bringing our Barbara back now. Hi everybody. I am back. Barbara does cringe a bit when she watches the faces that the Pleiadians have me pulling, but channeling is not for the vain, that's for sure. And usually I don't see what I look like anyway, so that's okay. And I just want to say thank you very much for listening and for your encouragement. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and I hope you can feel it. Bye for now.